Good morning. Welcome to your 20-minute feet-focused class. It's a chilly morning here in Michigan. We're going to get our music going, and we're going to warm everything up. I'd like you to start at the very back of your mat in a child's pose. It's okay if your feet are a little bit off your mat. You're going to need the whole length of your mat to travel. We're going to get started here. Let me switch our music. Here you go. Take those knees super, super, super wide and let your hips be crazy heavy over your heels. Find some extreme roundness through your low spine and tuck your chin into your chest. Take a big inhale. Find more length through the sides of your body. Take a big inhale, exhale here. Then flow your way up into an all-fours position. Tuck your knees underneath your hips and find roundness through your back here. Rolling through a couple rounds of cat-cow. While this is a seat-focused class, we need your abdominals and your entire core to be super warm and ready to move. That's what's going to help support you in most of our seat work today. So I want you to really find that core, really open up through your chest. We're going to settle into a tabletop plank after 2 more rounds of this deep inhale, deep exhale. Beautiful. Come back through center, tuck your toes under, and press deeply into the toe mounds of your feet. Right away, you're finding your neutral spine. Right away, you feel that catch of your abdominals. You've got a little bit of a sway in your low back. Your knees are at a hover. Start to drop your knees, just tap your mat and right back up. Tap, tap. This is a great time to also tap into your inhales and exhales. As you exhale, you're pulling your knees up. As you inhale, you're gently tapping them down. Now we're gonna have a little fun with this. Bear with me. You have 4 taps. And then we're going to find a beast walk. Last 2, hold the hover of your knees. Slide your right hand forward just an inch. Left toes forward an inch. Left hand, right toes. Right hand, left toes. Left, right, right, left. Now you're staying really low here, and you're trying to just tap into your core. Hold it at the top of your mat. Hold that hover of your knees and find those little down and ups here. Inhale on the down, exhale as you pull up. Beautiful. You're never gonna guess what we're gonna do next. We're gonna walk that whole shape back. Hang on to that hover, slide right toes back, left palm back. Left toes, right palm. Right toes, left palm. Can you get a little bit lower? Can you hang on to that engagement through your abdominals here? At the back of your mat, just hold that plank. We're gonna find a down dog. It's gonna feel great. You have 6, 3, 2, hike your hips all the way to the sky, slide your heels back, press your chest back. Woo! Well, that woke me up. I don't know about you guys. Pedal out your dog. We have 1 more little warm-up exercise in front of us here. Shift your weight forward. Slide down onto your forearms, coming into your forearm plank. Take a big inhale. Woo! Slide those hips down in line with your shoulders and start to slide your left foot outside your hip line. Feel that squeeze of the outside edge of your seat. Slide it right back in through center. Take it to the right. Now you can pick this up. Take it as fast as you'd like, as long as your hips don't move. All I care about. Those hips stay super, super still. Just finding the outside edge of your seat here, that little catch. Nice. Drop your hips 1 more inch. I see some hips that are higher than shoulders. Beautiful change. Nice. Yep. Stay with it here. Last two side to side. You're gonna zip your legs up here. One long, strong leg. This is your hold. Close your eyes. Tell yourself you can do this. This will be the most challenging thing you do in class today. So don't miss the opportunity to succeed at this challenge. You have 10. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap your knees. Find an extension stretch. Tap your forehead down. Open up through your chest. And walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. And then walk them out about an inch in front of you. Your arms are at an angle. Slide your hips back just a smidge. Ground through your left shin and slide your right toes behind you. Settle in here. Press through the ball mound of your right foot. Squeeze your quadricep. Find a hover of your knee. Squeeze your leg here and just lift. Lift. So right away, you are in all fours. Your weight is shifted back off of your wrists so you don't overdo your wrists. Your right leg is super, super straight. Your quadricep is working just as much as your seat here. Front body, back body work in concert together. Your core is just as tight as during those beast walks. Super strong core to support your low back, help you get a little deeper into your seat. Yep, neck in line with spine. Beautiful. We're gonna challenge your balance a bit here. So really slide that weight into your right hand. As your left fingertips go long, find length from the left fingertips out your right toes. Lift, lift, lift. We've got a lot of back body work in this class today. In our 20-minute sprint. You have 4, 3, 2, here's our change. Start to pull your elbow to your opposite knee and then shoot your leg long. Hips stay square to your mat. Nothing else is moving. You should feel a nice little crunch through your abdominals. As you power your leg long, squeeze your seat. Nice. You have 4 and a change. Last 2. Last one, replace your palm, bend your foot towards your seat, and stamp that whole shape up. Now this is where your hip definitely wants to open to the right. You're not gonna let it. You're gonna hang on to that squared off hip. We're gonna get off your wrists. You have 10. Can you pull your foot in a little closer to your seat and find that hamstring? For 4, 3, 2, hold your foot in, slide down onto your left forearm, reach your right hand long, and open up your hip to a 45-degree angle. Lift your knee up higher, send your right leg long. Toes are reaching long. It's up, back, and around. Little tiny circles with your toe. Shoot that leg as far away from you as you possibly can. Yep. Carving out the outside edge of your seat here. Gaze is at your right wrist. That'll help keep your spine and neck in the beautiful alignment. Abdominals pulling in. Yep. We're gonna finish with a beautiful long leg lift. You have 4 circles. 3, 2, hold that lift and just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You are finding your longest, strongest leg, burning out the outside edge of your seat. Nice. We'll find our other side after a hold. You have 6. 3, 2, 1. Here's your hold. Can you send your toe a little further behind you? Can you squeeze your seat a little bit more? You have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. We'll stretch at the end of class, I promise. Find your all fours position on this left side. Press into your right shin. Slide left toes behind you. Ground that ball mount of your foot. Shift your weight back off your wrist. Squeeze your seat as you send your leg up to hip height and lift. Lift. What's happening with those abdominals? Let them help you. Feel that engagement. Squeeze your quadricep a little bit more here to help protect all that work that you're finding. Oh my goodness. Yep. Keeping your hips super square. You guys, we're halfway done with class. This flies by. Yes, looking good. You look great. I love the smile. Let's find that back body work here. Slide your right fingertips long and find a lift of your arm and your leg. Your gaze is just directly down at your mat. Try not to let your head drop. Look back at your foot or your knee. Just lift, lift, lift. We're going to find those pulls in 10, 9, 8. You have 4, 3, 2. Start to find opposite knee to opposite elbow. Shoot it long. And again, you can take this at whatever pace you want, but don't miss the opportunity to feel that crunch through your abdominals and feel that squeeze of your seat as you send your leg long. Really nail that squeeze. Nice. Everyone's got such great balance today. Wow. So strong. Coming for those stamp ups. You have 10 more chances to get a little deeper into this crunch. You have 4, 2, last one. Hold the bend of your leg, tuck your heel in close to your seat, stamp it up, up. All about your hamstring and that little connection with the base of your seat here. Beautiful. See if you can find more opposition between your right shin pressing into the mat and your left toes reaching up. We'll slide down onto your forearm in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open that hip up to a 45-degree angle. Lift your knee higher. Send your left arm longer away from you. Lift your foot up higher. Now extend that leg long and find those circles up, back and around. Now I want you to imagine that you have like a seat belt around your waist here, and it's being pulled up so that your right oblique isn't slumping down into your mat. It's lifted and it's engaged. Yep. Nice. You have 8 little circles. We're going to find that beautiful long leg. Find those lifts in 4, 3, 2. Hold the lift and just take a squeeze. Squeeze. Your leg should be perfectly straight here. It's the only way you're going to be able to stay really in this outside edge of your seat. Just lift, lift, lift. You have 20. I'm counting. Give me 10. That's it. A little longer, a little straighter. Here comes your hold. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Here's your hold. Send that toe further away from you. We're going to come all the way down onto our bellies in 10. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down onto your belly. Slide your hands out to a goalpost. Hover your toes, zip your legs up through center, and lift your heart as you start to find a little flutter kick with your feet. You are still in your seat. Your belly button is pulling up. Shoulders are down and out of those ears. Just kick, 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 kick. Just like you're in a pool, like you've got a little noodle underneath your arms. You're just kicking from one end of the pool to the other. Neck is in line with spine. Feel free to really press the edges of your forearms down into the floor, helping you keep your heart lifted. You have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Glue your heels together, bend your legs and send your knees wide. Flex your feet and find reverse back dancing. This is it for class. Just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Again, the closer you pull your heels into your seat, the more hamstring engagement you're going to get here. Let your abdominals help you and keep that low back safe. Feel that engagement. Yep. Just stamp, stamp. Love it. Oh, I see that. Come on. This is your last chance to burn out your seat. We'll stretch after this, I promise. You got it. Catch that beat and squeeze, 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 squeeze. You have 10. You have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything down. Find a beautiful windshield wiper with those legs. Make a little pillow under your cheek. Just release your low back here. Switch your gaze. Go ahead and press back into a child's pose. Send your fingers long. Walk your hands away from you. As you send your left hip down, take your left hand further away. Releasing to the left side of your body. Walk your hands back through center and let your right fingertips reach long as your right hip goes heavy. You can go ahead and slide your right knee up to meet your right wrist as we find a pigeon stretch here. See if you can press your fists down into the mat and lift your heart up a little higher. Round that right hip, and then drape your torso over your right leg and really release through that right seat. When you get down here, try tipping your hips and pulling your belly button up. You'll get a little more roundness through your low back and a little bit more of a stretch. Let's take this to the other side. Send your right toes back, left knee up to left wrist. Slide down, press your fist into the earth and lift your chest here. Feel that openness. And then when you're ready, take that nice fold. Beautiful. Go ahead and take a seat. Slide your feet in front of you. We're going to go through a little bit of a butterfly stretch here. Glue your feet together, but send your thumbs just under the balls of your feet. Go ahead and take an inhale, lift up really tall and roll your shoulders down out of your back and let your knees get even heavier here. Exhale, fold forward as you press into your calves with your forearms. Then inhale, come on back up to tall. Send your feet a little further away from you, a little more comfortable. Slide your hands to heart center. We'll finish with a big inhale. Whew, and a big exhale. Happy Thursday, everybody. Take all this energy out into your day. Thanks for starting with me this morning.